All right, let's get right to the phone line. Suzanne calling us from Brooklyn. Thanks for holding, Suzanne. Go right ahead.
Hi.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Susan. That's okay. Yeah, I've been waiting. Yeah, I think this case is a perfect storm of something that goes on a lot in this country. We've got a lot of young people who are really, really angry. A lot of whom happen to be youth of color. Their education stink. Their job possibilities are like zero. The future looks terrible. And people are angry. When people who are angry are confronted with what may very well be a legitimate assertion of authority, they push back. They don't accept that they're being arrested, and the people who are doing the arrests are terrified of young black men. We need better training of our police officers. I don't know how we get rid of the race.
We just lost Susan, but that was a great call. I think she's right. I think the one thing none of us could wrap our, maybe you could, but the idea that you tell a kid to get out of the road and he goes to the squad car to go after you. Now, what happens after that?
We don't know if that's the case, Richard.
Well, we do know that
Richard,
much.
all we know is one person could tell us his alleged version.
Dominic, hold
Richard,
on. Dominic, you don't even know what I'm going to say.
The cop could have summoned him to the car. We don't know. We'll never know.
Well, we
never
know he has hands on neck,
Right,
and we know that he shot through the door.
Right, we do know that, but we don't know why Brown got to the police car. We'll never know.
But her point, her broader point is of angry youth with dim prospects going forward, and that's a part of an element to this. We don't solve this at the table, obviously, what her point is, but I think that's part of the backdrop. If you feel you got very little to lose, you're going to do a lot more desperate things.
And she's right about that, but you have to broaden it. Young whites are out there demonstrating and destroying property as well, too. I mean, we're seeing that on the news. So the youth today has a kind of, a radical, rebellious mentality that's happening. And if they want things right away, they want it now. It's a microwave society. If they can't get it, then the system stinks, and I'm pushing back on that.
Really more so than it has been in the past?
I believe, well
feels that
today's
way.
Youth are angrier than they were in the 60s?
Probably not, but it's more open with social media, because if you track the Twitters, the this, the that, whatever else out there, they're real time, real live, what they're showing. All kinds of stories are coming out.
Yep.
And the facts are getting skewed.
Let's go to New Jersey next. You got Elizabeth on the line. Go right ahead, Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
My thing here is that to watch this unfold and open up and listening to everything that's happening over this case is sad. You got everyone judging every black man and every Hispanic man that they're trouble. So you got to gun them down. And it's wrong. I think that's very racist. I'm a grandmother of 6 girls, and 2 of them are black. Now, how am I supposed to teach my 2 black granddaughters that they are equal?
I want to squeeze in one more call. Thank you for yours, Elizabeth. Al in Long Island. Al, go right ahead.
I'd like to address her.
Yeah, I got a great comment for you guys, something for the whole panel to think about. Great panel. Just think about if somebody would actually do this, hopefully listening, Photoshop the whole scene and have one black officer on a white individual choking him with 5 other black officers around and waiting to see what's going to happen. If you just reverse the color scheme of the whole situation and how the reaction would be, for example, in a community like Shirley, where you have, they have the drug pharmacies that are protected more than the banks because more robberies are going on there. But when you have 95%, say, of the police officers coming, they would be black.
That's a very interesting thought, and obviously is relating to the Gardner case. Listen, we weren't trying to solve things here tonight here. We're just trying to have an honest conversation about how race obviously not only plays a role into this, but going forward with a lot of cases. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have more time. We could do this for another hour. Dominic, Pastor, Nick, Andrew, thank you guys very much. I'll look at headlines really quickly after the break.